Hello everybody, this is Earl White, Vice President of House Heroes LLC. We purchase real estate down in South Florida and really across all of Florida. If you've come to this presentation, most likely you've received a letter from us or a postcard from us, and we wanted to use this presentation as an opportunity to let you know a little bit about our business. First we were founded by my good friend Lucas Machado. He has a tech background, a computer engineering degree, and then he got a master's in entertainment technology at Carnegie Mellon, and then ultimately worked at the company Zynga, which creates games like Farmville and comparable games. And we went full time into real estate in 2000. This is me, Earl White. I have degrees in philosophy and economics and psychology from Rutgers and a law degree from the University of Pennsylvania. I practiced law for 6 or 7 years, and afterwards, I joined Lucas doing real estate full time. Our company, just a little bit about our company. We are incorporated in Florida, and we purchase properties for cash to either rehab them or flip. First we usually rehab them and you flip or rent. We do purchase some turnkey properties, but very often we are flipping or renting properties after we fix them up. We've completed over 100 real estate transactions. It depends how you count them, but that number is always growing. We've done quite a few deals over the course of the last 4 years. We started our website in January 2016, and we typically try to maintain around $1 million in cash reserves, as well as having secondary sources. But that number does go down depending on how many properties we currently have under contract and how many properties we currently own. One of the things that distinguishes House Heroes from its competitors, I do think, is that we are recognized, in the field as an expert. And here you can see it speaks for itself. We've been interviewed by Supermoney, U.S. News, Times, Investopedia, Trulia, and have provided our insights on their articles. We also keep publications with major players in the real estate industry like BiggerPockets, Active Rain, Realty Times, and Inman. So we are, a source for, a lot of our competitors. They like to claim, like, as seen on U.S. News, as seen on Investopedia. What they're just talking about is either they paid for an advertisement or a company like theirs has been seen. Now, we are actually sources of expertise for these companies. We like to keep our company an open book, so you can feel comfortable working with us. And to that end, we're Better Business Bureau accredited. You can see us on Yelp or Google Verified Business, and we are on social media, so you can see us pretty much everywhere that you might see a business. We're also members with Dade County and Broward County Real Estate Investment Associations, so we are connected to a lot of public outlets down in Florida. I also want to take the opportunity to walk you through a few deals that we've done, because I think a lot of times our competitors, they claim to do deals, but they really don't. And so I want to walk you through a few of them that we did. So this one, 1800 Northeast 114th Street. This was a flip we recently did at the Cricket Club in Miami. It's along Biscayne Bay. The situation here was that we went into contract on April 1st for $150,000. The problem with this deal, not problem, but the issue that we needed to correct was that there was a non-paying tenant with a 12-month lease, and this property had a very expensive HOA, well over $2,000. So we had to buy the property for cash. We had to deal with the problem tenant, and ultimately we closed on schedule for $150,000 on April 28th. It's a few weeks, about as fast as you can close. We did flip this property, and have a short video presentation that you could take a look at. So, I won't bore you with the full presentation, but you can see how that project went. We put about $35,000 into it and hopefully flipped it about 4 months down the line. This property, 11301 Northwest 22nd Ave, this was a property down in Miami. 1,500 square feet big. The story behind this is that it was a short sale we purchased, off the MLS. We actually first got involved on this property back in I guess it was the end of 2015 when we submitted an offer on it. But the bank was extremely slow with addressing it, and there were a lot of twists and turns. But we did hang in there for several years, and ultimately the bank finally approved the short sale on August 16th, and we closed shortly after at the approved price. And this one was a fix and flip too, and so I have another video for that, which I will expedite a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so you get the idea. We put probably was $40,000 into fixing this one up, and we got a nice video testimonial from the agent we worked with. He just verifies that we were cash buyers here. We do have a video testimonial from him. I won't show that one to you, but you can check it out on our YouTube channel. Another property we purchased for cash, 818 Northwest 133rd Ave in Pembroke Pines. This is a nice community, Lowell's Landing, very nice, a nice townhouse. The issue here was this was a pretty standard fix and flip. We entered the contract on May 13th for $150. Just as soon as we got our lien and searches done, we closed on the agreed upon price. Like I said, this one was a fix and flip, so I'll just kind of skip ahead so you can see the inside of it, the work we did. And the seller here was Miss Lisa Roush. She gave us a very nice video testimonial afterwards, that we helped greatly quickly. We did try to help her, with moving fees and costs, which, she didn't have in that case. And she gave us a very nice YouTube video testimonial, about the work we did in getting her, the cash on a short time frame. Another deal we did, 218 Southwest 2nd Street. This was, a basic. The house didn't need that much work. If you take a look, it was not too far from rent ready. We basically just went in, cleaned it up. It didn't cost us too much money to really, fix this one up and get it rent ready, and then we resold it, to a landlord after we cleaned it up. And this one, you can see this is from the attorney who worked on the case. He recommended that if you need to sell a home for cash, House Heroes got the job done in this case.